All right, what is going on YouTube? So today what we're gonna be doing is getting this thing fully inspected. For those of you who are new to the channel, I picked this Dodge Charger up from auction for $3,300 with a clean title. I have a few videos out of us working on it, trying to get it all fixed up. And we are actually going to be giving this away. So when we're fully done with the build, come January 15th, we are going to be giving this away to one of you. So go head on over to AtlanticBeachCustoms.com if you are interested in entering. In our last video, we were getting the wide body installed, took it out on a little drive, and something popped or came loose up here on the front. As you can see, it was just gushing fluid. So we're gonna get this thing towed into our mechanic shop today, have them take a full look, and then we'll go from there. After we get this all sorted out, get it running and driving again, we are going to get this thing wrapped. So our next video will be us wrapping this. So definitely do not miss out on that one. I cannot wait to show you guys what it's gonna look like, and the car is really gonna come together. And we really have come quite a long ways already. So another thing we'll be doing is retinting all these windows. I'll show you the interior. So I am going to be swapping out that center console for a civilian one. For those of you who haven't seen, we did a little bit of an interior transformation, added carbon fiber steering wheel, scat pack seats, front and back. We still have a little bit more to do in the interior, so we will be coming back to it. But yeah, it really is starting to come together, and I know a lot of you have entered into that giveaway, so I am super excited to see who's gonna walk away with this. Gonna go ahead and call my tow guy, have him come pick it up, and then we'll go head on over to the mechanic shop.
Tag auto scoring me in it.
Yeah.
That's all I have. And then I'll send it to my TikTok. Try not to scratch the bricks over there. My ride for the view?
Yeah, let's do it.
I got an 02 Dodge Surrender. Accident last year. Just waiting on the settlement, and I'm going to fix it up nice.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, you guys, we already got the car back. So it was literally just only this morning when we had this thing towed off, and it's now about 4 p.m. and we've got the car back and in running order. All right, so I want to show you guys what went wrong. We got the car back and it ended up costing us a total of $264. So not bad at all. When we had all that transmission fluid spewing all over the road, I thought that at least $1,000, but only ended up being $260, so that is awesome. From the inspection, there was a broken retainer clip. So it was something as small as this broken retainer clip. So that clip had broken off, and then that caused the cooler line to actually come loose, which is what made us lose all that fluid. I did have them take a look over everything else. So they did list a few things that they recommended we should replace. So we'll go over those real quick. So one of them is the engine mounts. So we're gonna go ahead and get this done later on. The left upper ball joint, so we're just gonna replace all of those. And same thing with the CV axles. We're gonna replace both of those. All in all, I am super happy. I cannot believe it was a $260 fix. And we are gonna be doing some more maintenance at a Dodge dealer later on. But yeah, some of you guys called it. Some of you guys literally said it's probably just a hose or a line. And I will leave all of these records in the glove box of the car, so that way whoever wins this will have documentation of all the servicing we've done. So now that we've got this thing in good working order, we're gonna go do the tints. So our next video, we're gonna do the full vinyl wrap, and I wanna have, the tints fully done by then. We're gonna get this back window retinted. This is starting to bubble up. And then as well as all of these side windows. So we're gonna get all these retinted, go a little bit darker. But yeah, that way in our next video, when we do the vinyl wrap, it'll be all nice and flush with the windows already done. So the windows won't be taken away from the look of the wrap at all. So I'm gonna try to remove some of this tint on my own real quick. We are officially back to fishbowl status. Here's a look at the windows now. I got them all off. They came off pretty easy except for this back one. There's quite a bit of glue that's getting left behind, so I might just have them knock that out when I take it in. So here's a last look at it before it is fully tinted. So we've got it in and it's about to get fully tinted. He's gonna get us all hooked up, working on removing some of that glue, little flakes that were left behind. But I cannot wait to see this thing done. How long have you been doing tint for?
It's 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah. Did a lot of training. Did it full time, jumped in full time almost immediately. So
really?
Got
That's
a
sweet.
lot of experience. Yeah.
Did you start mobile and then kind of worked your way to this?
Yeah, I had a old Express van. I tinted it like 10 times, travel around Jacksonville, and then progressively worked up. And I've been in 3 shops in the past 2 years, keep going up.
Nice.
But yeah, this is the Charger back window. This is the one a lot of tinters don't like to do because it's got a big drop off on it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna diamond. My time period of what I learned was also me going at it. Like,
really?
Yeah, I dropped out of college for it. So like,
nice.
I took it serious. When 3 years of training, it's 3 years of like tinter battles, getting professional training, and then mostly just hands-on experience. But yeah, in the beginning it's tough, dude. It probably took me over a year to get, good. Like, cars was my obsession, art was my talent. So it's like, just kind of throw them in the mix.
I dropped out after 2 years of college too.
Yeah, when you know, you know.
Here it is. Looks so good. Okay, so we just got the car back and I am extremely pleased with how it turned out. So shout out to Nick at Direct Tint once again, absolutely killed it. If you are in the Jacksonville area and specifically the beaches, definitely go hit him up. Okay, so here's a look at it outside. There you guys can kind of get an idea for how dark this is. So you can still see a little bit through. And then as you can see, I did leave the windshield untinted, so there's nothing on that. But just having everything else tinted really does make it look darker. There's the windshield. All right, let's get some gas. All right, so I had a little bit under a quarter of a tank left, so I just want to see, filling up with 93, how much a full tank's gonna cost us. So yeah, this will not be quite a full tank, but so you guys will have to let me know what you think of the window tint. Do you like the 5%? Would you have gone any darker? Would you have gone any lighter? Look how dark that is. And then we open up the door. Crazy stuff. $36. All right, so about 50 bucks. So a full tank would probably be around 55 to maybe $60. But yeah, just take a look. Look at all these windows. Look at the back window, look at this one. You would never even know that these were tinted, let alone 5%. So that was the biggest reason why I wanted ceramic. And I think if you're doing any kind of tint, you should always just spend a little bit more and get the ceramic because it is higher quality. It does keep the car cooler, especially during those hot summer months. You know, you can run that dark 5% tint and not have it super hard to see. Because I used to have tint on my Grand Cherokee that was 5% and it was not ceramic. So it was really hard to see out of, especially at night. I remember having to roll down my windows just to be able to park sometimes because you cannot see anything. So having the ceramic tint is huge. I love how it looks from the outside when it's all blacked out, it's all flush. But then, you know, from the inside, it doesn't hurt your visibility at all. And I definitely wanted to have the tint done before we did the wrap. So that way, when we do the wrap, the exterior is gonna essentially be complete. It's coming together. And this little green piece right here that you see behind me, I am getting a cover for that. So in an upcoming video, we are going to finish up the interior. So I'm gonna get the rest of these little pieces, swap out the center console, the head unit, and a few other things. So stay tuned for that. As you can also see, the headliner looks insane, even during the day. So in broad daylight, you know, it is super easy to see. I love it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. There were a few of you saying that you did not like the headliner. I think it's something you honestly just have to experience in person because when you're driving this thing, and especially at night, it honestly does just kind of feel like a spaceship. It looks so cool. It's something I don't think I'll ever get tired of. But yeah, so now we're honestly pretty much set. So in our next video, we are going to be doing the full wrap. So that's why the car is disassembled right now. But next video, we're going to be doing the full vinyl wrap and then installing that wide body kit again, getting that essentially permanently fit up. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think of the window tint. I think it looks absolutely killer. I love having it blacked out like that. Having that 5% window tint is really gonna give you that extra privacy because in this car, you are going to get some looks. So by the time this thing's done, you're definitely going to be getting some looks in this. So having that window tint, being able to stare back without them seeing is gonna be pretty cool. I am so excited to get this thing done, get it all finished up, and give it to one of you. So once again, go ahead on over to AtlanticBeachCustoms.com, enter that giveaway right now. And so here's another look from the inside. So this front windshield is untinted, and then we've got the 5%. For being 5%, I think it's absolutely crazy. We'll take one more look from the outside. So we are parked in the shade over here. So we are no longer a fishbowl. Look at this.
looks so clean. So we got both of these for a combined price of $5,300. So this one was $2,000 and this was $3,300. So hit that subscribe button. I am gonna be making a video on how I find and purchase these. So I'm gonna show you step by step exactly how to find these kinds of deals. Just wanna give a few shout outs. So thank you all so much for your support. I enjoy reading through every comment. Thank you all so much for watching, especially since you made it this far. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll catch y'all later.